So it's Wednesday, it's raining, it's cold, it's nasty. Was just at a new construction orientation for 2.5 hours. Amazing community, but unfortunately for this client, the master's bathroom flooded and they had to basically redo everything in the owner's suite and on the first floor because it went through. And we were supposed to close December 31st, but now the builder is having to go back and fix everything, and they just moved down from New Jersey, so very stressful process, but we're doing everything we can. And I have to call a past client back that I just missed a call for, so a day in the life, right?
What's going on, buddy?
What's been going on, man? I know last time we talked, you were kind of having your eye on some stuff over here.
So much, man. I mean, the Airbnb is still rocking over there at Labrador Drive. So far, so good. We have somebody staying in there for a whole month, that's perfect.
That's insane. And they're paying what, market Airbnb for it?
Yeah, they're paying the market Airbnb price for it. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That is crazy. That's amazing. I don't know if you're planning to do Airbnb with that, but higher end Airbnb properties, I met with a investor that does only high end, do tremendously well in the Triangle for some reason. She has 2 in Raleigh and then 1 in Wilmington. And she has, high-end furniture in there.
Exactly.
She has a maid that comes in and cleans after them, more like a hotel service. And these guys are paying top dollar for it. It's absolutely insane.
We wanna get a chef. We wanna get a car. My wife wants a Tesla.
Oh man.
For the guests to park.
Hey, I'm with her. I need a Tesla too.
You have everything is one-stop shop. You go there, you have your car, you have your chef, you have. Even we know a masseuse out there.
Yeah.
You want a massage, if you send a guy out to do a massage, so.
That's actually really smart. If they're flying in or something and you got a Tesla at the house, they could go on Turo.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And then those people who come back, I'm gonna tell them just go straight to the website. Don't even use Airbnb. Just come to me.
I know that's what a lot of people are doing now. They're trying to get that traffic to the site. I've heard of Airbnb hosts, especially those super hosts. They create the site and then they start marketing the site. So let me do some digging, and I could send some stuff your way and see flips, multifamily, even homes in really good areas like Cary and North Raleigh, and see what they're going for and see what we're looking at.
Fantastic. Looking forward, man.
Awesome, Eric. Well, thanks for calling, man. Tell everyone I said hi, and I'll reach out here soon.
All right, no doubt. Have a good one.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Wow, that was great. That was one of my past clients. He bought a home in Raleigh, and he just got a month booking. I mean, I bet that paid for a few months of mortgage payments just with that 1 month booking. Airbnb is crazy powerful. I have a listing in Zebulon, beautiful home. We're doing an open house this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 4, and I need to go put signs out. So me and Sam are about to go take a ride.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. And of course, we gotta fill up gas. Perfect.
Line in regards to making home improvements within your home. How are you today?
I'm good. She hung up on me.
Oh my gosh, you're the only person I know that answers like the spam risk.
I usually
calls.
don't. Sometimes I like seeing their sales pitch.
Yeah.
See if I can learn something from them. Most of the time it's that. She hung up. I said, yes, I do. And she hung up. You know what I hate? This
out with a rock album. The country sing.
like, there we go.
Oh wait, you know the trick though. You know
The mute, yeah.
Some people don't know that.
Well, one time I was filling up gas and I saw M, and I'm like, what could that stand for? So I pressed it, and I was like, thank God. They're so tricky. They don't label it. They don't tell you there's a mute button here. They want you to listen to it. And honestly, who fills up gas? I mean, that's an interesting video, but usually I don't watch what's on there, you know? I think he just squatted 405. That was impressive.
I'm a big Cheddar News fan. I don't know about you.
Cheddar News, yeah, that's right. That's what it's called. We're going to my listing in Zebulon. We're gonna go put some signs out. I got a couple agents in our office that are gonna be doing open houses this weekend. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more traction. The home's really cool. It's a 3-car garage in Zebulon, 0.7 acres, 4-bedroom, owner's suite on the main floor. It was built at the end of 2021, so It's a really nice home. We're trying to find the perfect buyer for it. So hopefully soon we'll see one come up. Like we're seeing a lot of builders, instead of doing, build to sell, they'll do build to rent. So they'll build like townhome communities and be like, all right, we're gonna rent these out, and then they'll have a rent involved. And it's similar to a multifamily building, like an apartment complex, but it's like townhomes, like full communities just for rent. I know there's a couple in Durham, and there's one in, I believe it's Wendell, we're gonna be passing. So it's interesting to see how builders are adjusting, right, to what the market is showing. I think new construction prices started dropping a little bit, and builders immediately were like, all right, we're going to switch to build to rent. Because a lot of people are renting. Rates are doubling, rates doubled. So a lot of people are priced out, and they're like, well, I can't buy, but I can rent. So now that's why rent hasn't really dropped much, because a lot of people that were buying are now renting, so demand went up for rentals. So it's interesting to see what builders are doing to combat that and how they're reacting to the market. This is a community. Let's do a little loop in here. Yeah, brand new, now leasing. I'm interested to see if these companies, are they building these to hold on for cash flow? 2 or 3 bedroom. Or are they building these and then just leasing them out and then renting them? So it's interesting to see how it's set up. I mean, they're all brand new, and it looks like it looks like just kind of a townhome community, but it looks like majority rented out. You have dog parks, and we're in Wendell, right? Like I wonder how something like this would do in Raleigh or, oh wow, it looks like they might be building more. Yeah, this is actually a massive community. Then I wonder what rent looks like too.
So these are
all for rent.
Oh.
And look at it, I think they're fully leased.
Yeah, it looks pretty crowded. Is there like a less of an increase in value for houses that are like cookie cutter like this?
I mean, yeah, like if 2 people buy brand new homes and one of them is a cookie cutter home and the other one is a custom build, that custom build is going to have more value than a home that's looks exactly like its neighbors. But a lot of builders try to avoid that. So if you ever go to a new construction community and you like, the Addison floor plan, most likely they're not going to have another Addison floor plan right next to that one. So the community doesn't look cookie cutter, And they try to do that with different color panels. Like you could even tell here, they're not going to stick 2 homes that are the same color right next to each other, because then it would be, very obvious. Even with this community, like you could tell this is a little bit older, but what they'll do is like, okay, 2-story, and then you have a 1-story, and then you'll do a 2.5-story. That way the community can just look different versus just like with this, it's a rental community, so they don't really care, right? They're all identical, and they're townhomes. But I'm interested to see what rents look like, and why, maybe someone would want to rent this versus renting an apartment or going and renting a home in a subdivision, versus going into an actual full renters community. There we go.
Beautiful.
1 down, 2 to go. Hey, so you can't miss that. You have to go if you see that. Just in case people don't see the for sale sign, I'll put another one. This is my client, Mr. D. How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
We're with MTV Cribs.
Oh, yeah? Well, come on in, guys.
So this is the home, 1,800 square feet, 0.7 acres, 3-car garage, which Danny has a beautiful Mustang in right now.
You want to see it?
So now we are heading back to the office to finish up some calls. We talked to Danny, love Danny. And we're gonna be nailing some phone calls. I have an investor call here in a little bit that we'll try to get the action for. And we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, finally back into the office. What are we at right now? About almost 6 o'clock. Still got a couple more calls to do, but I really appreciate you guys following me throughout my day today. And if you guys could, let me know your feedback on this type of content, what you want to see, what you like, what you did not like. That way I can create better content to serve you guys. Thank you guys so much.